A protester tries to push away a ladder being used by police officers as they attempt to enter a building next to the mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, who was placed on Britain's sanctions list last week, as squatters occupy it, in London, Britain, March 14. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police on Monday moved in to evict squatters who had occupied a London mansion suspected of belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska. Wearing riot gear, officers entered the multi-million-pound mansion which the squatters had earlier occupied in Belgrave Square, in an upmarket area of the British capital and home to numerous foreign embassies. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers speak to squatters who are occupying a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police remained in a standoff with the squatters who gathered on the balcony at the front of the property where they had unfurled Ukrainian flag and placed a banner reading, "This property has been liberated." Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers enter the mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska as squatters occupy it, in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police cars stand by as squatters occupy a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska. Britain froze the assets of Deripaska last Thursday, one of a number of Russian oligarchs targeted in the wake of the invasion of Ukraine, which the Kremlin has called a special military operation. Deripaska, who has stakes in energy company Unplus Group which owns one of the world's major aluminium producers UC Rusal, is worth an estimated £2 billion and has a multi-billion-pound property portfolio in Britain, the British government said at the time. Reuters' Peter Nichols. A police officer stands guard as other officers enter the mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, as squatters occupy it, in London. London High Court documents from 2007 identified Deripaska as the beneficial owner of the Belgrave Square mansion. A judge in a court case the year before said the property and another house he owned outside the capital were then worth about £40 million, $52 million. Reuters' Peter Nichols. A man gestures as he and other squatters occupy a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers prepare to enter a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, as squatters occupy it, in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers stand by in a police car as squatters occupy a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers speak to squatters who are occupying a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, in London. Representatives of Deripaska did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Shortly before the sanctions were imposed, Deripaska said peace was needed as soon as possible in Ukraine and warned that Russia would be different after the conflict. Reuters' Peter Nichols. Police officers stand watch as squatters occupy a mansion reportedly belonging to Russian billionaire Oleg Deripaska, in London. Reuters' Peter Nichols.